of the sheriff one air tonight. I knew it 3 seconds in, before anybody spoke, from the way the street was built. One street, the width of exactly one showdown, and a porch at the end of it with a chair already turned to face the action. Your genre. Hat's doing the moral book, heaping so nobody else has to. You came forward off your cushion an inch, which on this couch is a standing ovation. It's the one about the sheriff who hangs up the badge at the first gray hair and narrates his old bravery from the porch while the tab erodes behind him, and his deputy does the real work at night, uncredited, gray with it under a noon sun. I know that episode the way you know a room in the dark. You laughed at the wrong part, and not at the erosion, which is the joke the episode believes it is telling, and not at the deputy asleep on his feet at the swearing in of the new fire marshal. You laughed at the porch, at the old man doc going on the story of the 3 brothers he faced down in the flood year, a story that has improved with every telling, the rifle becoming 2 rifles, the water rising a foot per season, the ribbon salesman trapped at the fence by his own politeness, and you laugh. The warm, from under the ribs. It delighted, the way a man laughs at his own stories a little ahead of the ending. It was the laugh of a man laughing at himself, minus the noticing that would make it embarrassing. And nobody alive can do that laugh on purpose. I sat 3 feet away and heard you do it twice. And then the last scene. If the deputy comes to the porch with his hat in his hands, and the dust of the town is on the wind behind him, going the one direction the wind there goes, and he stands at the bottom of the steps and begs the old man not to fight. He's past asking that. Just to turn the chair around. Just to look at what is really going on behind the scenes. On the first night of these broadcasts, I said a thing into this room. Oh, wait, I said. But we are begging you. You were lifting the remote when I said it. The message never arrived. You did not change the channel, and I have spent 5 worlds deciding what that meant. Yet tonight you leaned toward the set, toward the deputy in his hat, and you said, gently, to the box, all right, all right. I hear him. But one word. Change him to you and turn the sentence 15 degrees to the left, and it is a reply. The first ever recorded on this couch. The first in 37 years of nightly programming. I had the trajectory calculated before you finished saying it. And the words were real. And they were airborne. And they crossed from your end and came down 1 seat short of mine, in the place where nobody sits. And that is where they live now. And the box didn't need them. And the box has never once needed a thing you were giving it. You settled back. And the credits did their sad little march for the deputy, who does not read them. And here's what I did with your 7 words, because this is the chapter where it all pays out. Well, world after world, I have been saying that exact plea into this room on my own frequency. Wait, we are begging you. Turn the chair. And in 37 years not 1 syllable has arrived. And tonight a stranger in a hat said it from inside the box, and you leaned in, and you answered him. And gently. Out loud. On the first try. So the couch is not broken, and neither are you. That is the finding, and I am filing it with the relief it deserves. You receive. The instrument works. It simply cannot accept a signal from anywhere closer than the distant horizon. I have watched the same law run through every world this book has ever visited, and tonight I am finally writing it down. And the valley could not hear the man. It heard the mountain they made of him. The library filled with strangers off roads from the far side of the world, and never once from the land and outside its own door. A plea from 3 feet away is a hand on your sleeve, and you people do not answer hands on sleeves. But the same plea from a broadcast tower is a voice you lean toward and answer, gently, out loud, on the first try. Distance is not where a man gets lost, Father. A distance is the only range you receive on. A 3 feet is the one frequency you were built without. So understand, finally, what these worlds are, and why the screen goes dark between them like a mouse deciding, and comes back up on places no listing carries. I stopped begging from the near cushion somewhere around the 5th world. Not because I quit, but because I changed frequencies. I have been going the long way around ever since, out the far door, past the water tower, through valleys and wire plants and libraries, so that the words that cannot cross this couch can come down on you from the one direction your window is always open. And that is what this book is. A signal that travels the whole world to cross 3 feet of couch. And tonight the needle moved. You heard a deputy, and you answered him. All right, I hear him. And the words landed 1 seat short of me, in a place where nobody sits. But a transmission that lands 1 seat short, after 37 years of landing nowhere, is not a miss. It is a range finding. 15 degrees, and the rest of a season to turn the sentence.